wrong.
Say USA. USA. USA.
Communism has no place in America.
It is right to stand up against genocide. It is right to stand up against genocide.
What about the genocide communism committed?
To stand up against genocide! It is right to stand up against genocide!
The life-threatening assault we faced last night is nothing less than a horrifying, despicable act of terror. For over 7 hours, Zionist aggressors hurled gas canisters, sprayed pepper spray, and threw fireworks and bricks into our encampment. They broke our barriers repeatedly, clearly in an attempt to kill our community. Campus safety left within minutes. External security the university hired for backup watched, filmed, and laughed on the side as the immediate danger inflicted upon us escalated. Law enforcement simply stood at the edge of the lawn and refused to budge as we screamed for their help. The Zionist attacks, their use of chemical weaponry, their hatred, their destruction are but a microcosm of the genocide in Gaza. The university would rather see us dead than divest. We have no pepper spray, no gas canisters, no fireworks, no aggression. All we had was our community to hold our wooden barriers. What more can we do? We demand that the university end this sham, the sham of pretending that the school is neutral. It has chosen genocide before, and it chooses genocide again.
So there were 25 people hospitalized last night, and there were numerous more who were injured, who were maybe too afraid to go to the hospital or couldn't make it to the hospital. And
hundreds of people maced and pepper sprayed.
Hundreds of people maced and pepper sprayed, and our medics were completely overrun, and we needed extra support that no one could provide us with.
Only one side was standing in the all too familiar partnership of peace and pain, while the other side violently assaulted us with bags of mice, with firecrackers, with 115-pound bird scooters catapulted at our encampment. In the end, tens, scores, possibly even hundreds of us were brutally assaulted while we stood unprovoking and failing to agitate. I saw women as young as 18 and 19 punched in the face by 25 or 30-year-old men. I saw women with blood streaming down their face, bloody, bruised, and beaten. I saw a singular man outside the encampment who couldn't have been older than 21, dragged by his hair, thrown onto the ground, beaten with kicks, with metal rods, with sticks, and with fists. There were three groups of people. There was the peaceful pro-Palestinian protesters. There was the mercenary Zionist counter-protesters, and then there were the police. During the 6-hour period in which I was attacked, the police stood by on the sidelines and watched as me and my fellow protesters were maced, were struck with heavy plastic cones, were struck with rocks, were struck with batteries, and were struck with firecrackers and heavy, heavy, heavy artillery.
had a bad night here. We had a bad night at City College. They had a bad night at